Hi, welcome to Mastering Crystal Reports 2008. My name is Philip Wiest, and I'm looking forward to teaching you all about this terrific software program. In this course, you're going to be learning all about how to create beginning, intermediate, as well as advanced crystal reports that are connected to, that are based on a wide variety of different types of data, whether it's connecting to a SQL server and databases stored there, or an Oracle server and databases stored there, or just an Excel spreadsheet, or just a text file, or just a Microsoft Access database. There are many different, very creative things that you can do easily with crystal reports. Among them, you will learn how to make list reports out of your data, grouped reports out of your data. We'll even combine them together into what are called sub-reports. We'll rearrange information into what are called aging reports to show 30, 60, 90, and more than 90-day durations for your debts. We'll look at crosstab reports, the types of reports that in other software programs are referred to as pivot tables, but Crystal Reports does an even better job of rearranging data in a crosstab report. In fact, the subjects of these classes, of this course, is about making better reports, reports that vividly display business information, helping people make better business decisions based on that data that they've been collecting for months, if not for years. When you've completed this course, you will be able to design crystal reports. You will be able to develop formulas and use a wide variety of functions that come with crystal reports in your reports to control the way things are calculated. You'll be able to format crystal reports in a professional manner. You'll even learn how to create interactive crystal reports using what are known as parameters, the types of things that, when you run a report, cause the report to ask the reader what date ranges they need, what different categories they'd like to look at in the report. That's what you'll be able to do for your coworkers. You'll be able to build those interactive crystal reports. You'll also be able to export crystal reports in different formats. You may be needing to export it as a PDF file so others who don't have a copy of crystal reports can look at your reports. You may be needing to export it as an Excel spreadsheet, even a Microsoft Word document. By the end of this course, you'll be able to do that as well. Now, what are the prerequisites for a course like this? If you're familiar with databases, if you understand the nature of a query, you're well prepared for this course. If you know about structured query language, that's terrific, but you'll be learning more about it in this course. If you understand inner joins and outer joins, that's excellent, but we'll be covering those subjects in this course as well. Our course is divided up into a series of topics. The first topic is going to be just an introduction to business intelligence and the idea that you can download databases, download even crystal reports to begin learning about the rearranging of that information into a report that's coherent. You'll learn how to write your first report in our first course topic, and then from there we'll move on to connecting to varieties of data sources, whether they be SQL servers, text files, Excel spreadsheets. Once we've connected to a variety of data sources, you will learn how to design your reports using those different data sources. After we've designed the reports, then it's time to customize the reports, to tweak them, to perfect them so that they're even better than they would have been otherwise. After that, you'll learn how to work with parameters, incorporate those parameters that you've built into your crystal report, develop charts and graphs out of the data that you've grouped together in your crystal report, save your crystal report in a variety of formats, including PDF files, including Excel and Word document formats, formatting those reports even more to control the behaviors of groups, as groups of information may not fit on one page and have to go from one page to another, and how we'll handle those different group headers that will be part of our report. We'll also do different levels of grouping. We'll do different levels of sorting in our classes. And then at the end of the course, I'm going to be doing a little show and tell with a variety of reports from the real world that illustrate the concepts in the different sessions, as well as combine them together to provide solutions that I've had to provide for my customers and for my clients when the databases didn't exactly have the information that I needed. When you're a Crystal reporter, when you're designing Crystal reports, you're not the developer of the database, and you don't have the luxury of designing your own database. You have to make the most of what you've got. And that's why reports from the real world will illustrate some of the challenges you may face and the solutions you can use to serve your customers. We'll have lab exercises at the end of each of the different sessions, and you can even download those labs by clicking on the link displayed with the paperclip. Questions? We're always looking at questions that are provided by our students as a way of tailoring the nature of these courses. So please use the question and comment box to communicate directly with me if you have questions about the material in this course. Well, we've got a lot to cover. What do you say we get started learning about Crystal Reports 2008? I can't wait.